Ready? Go!
So, welcome back to today's deep dive. We've got our hands on a giant stack of, production notes, lyric sheets, and some really detailed music theory breakdowns today.
Yeah, we are unpacking a track called Pico Pico Panic. It came out in July 2026 by the artist Batamon.
Right, exactly. And our mission for you today is to figure out how someone can mathematically engineer a song to sound like a panic attack inside a toy store.
And somehow still make people want to dance to it.
Yeah. It's such a weird mix. So we're skipping the artist's backstory today and jumping right into the music because this track is a huge sonic shift into this bright, hyperkinetic genre they call kawaii hyperpop.
It really is. I mean, the core concept here is basically a digital childhood toy box, right? But it's one that's suffering from a really slight intentional glitch.
Like it's a little broken.
Yeah, exactly. They take these super bright, innocent electronic sounds and just inject this very deliberate artificial weirdness directly into them.
Let's actually look at how that clash works in the instrumentation, because staring at these production notes, it's just a wall of dense textures.
Oh, totally.
You've got this bouncy four-on-the-floor beat, all these retro chiptune leads, and bit-crushed synthesizers. And the tempo is listed at 175 to 180 beats per minute.
Which is incredibly fast.
Right. Honestly, that just sounds like a recipe for pure anxiety. How is this playing in dance clubs and, not just giving everyone on the floor a heart attack?
Well, it all comes down to an auditory illusion.
Yeah.
They use this production trick called a halftime feel. But real quick, let's just demystify those textures for a second.
Oh, sure, yeah.
So bit crushed literally means they are starving the audio digital data. So it ends up sounding really brittle and retro.
Kind of like a failing 90s computer or something.
Exactly like that. And then chiptune uses those vintage 8-bit video game synthesizer sounds.
So it's basically like dropping a classic arcade machine into a blender.
Yes. But getting back to that crazy tempo, if you actually try tapping your foot to that main synth line at 180 BPM, you literally can't keep up.
You'd pull a muscle.
You really would. And that's where the halftime feel completely saves the groove. Like in a normal high-speed dance track, the snare drum hits constantly to keep the momentum going.
Right.
But here, during certain breaks, the arrangement stretches that snare out. It only hits half as often.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, so your brain latches onto that slower snare placement, and it tricks you into feeling this relaxed, 88 to 90 BPM groove, even while the hi-hats and synths are just firing off at warp speed.
That makes so much sense. It's like being in a speeding car, right?
Wow.
But you're looking at the window at a distant mountain.
Oh, I love that analogy.
Yeah, like the foreground, which is all those glitchy synths, is flying by at 180 BPM, but the background rhythm is moving slowly so you don't get auditory motion sickness.
That is the perfect way to visualize it. And, because that instrumental backdrop is so relentlessly fast, if you threw a traditional sweeping vocal melody over the top,
oh, it would be a mess.
It would just turn the whole thing into sonic mush.
Which completely explains this lyric sheet I'm looking at, because there are practically zero traditional melodies here.
None at all.
Instead, we have these female twin vocals just spitting out Japanese onomatopoeia. So you hear words like Pico Pico for electronic beeping, or Chica Chica for flashing lights.
And Kuru Kuru for spinning. Yeah, they're basically stripping the human voice of its usual storytelling role.
Interesting. So it's just pure sound.
Exactly. They're using it as pure rhythmic material. Through these incredibly fast call and response patterns, those chopped up syllables are acting like extra percussion instruments.
They're driving the beat forward, not singing you a lullaby.
Right. They're treating the human voice exactly like one of those bit-crushed synthesizers we talked about.
That is wild. And it all builds to this conceptual peak right in the middle of the track. The frantic beat just drops out completely.
A spoken word breakdown.
Yes. And translated, it says, I am inside the toy box right now. It's slightly glitched. It's not scary. It's probably cute.
It's probably cute. I mean, that perfectly captures the psychological friction of the entire song.
It really does.
It's that tension between innocent childhood nostalgia and modern digital anxiety. The track is super self-aware.
It knows the environment is weird and mechanical.
Exactly, but it uses that bouncy rhythm to safely guide you through the chaos anyway.
So really, Pico Pico Panic manages to fuse J-pop, chiptune, and glitch pop into this high information density puzzle. It hooks you by using simple mechanical vocal rhythms to ground this deliberately jarring soundscape.
It forces you to pay attention to how rhythm dictates our emotional response to music, even when the lyrics are totally nonsensical.
Which leaves you with this to consider the next time you put your headphones on. When words are used purely for their percussive texture rather than their literal meaning, does it actually change the way our brains process the emotion of a song?
A really good question.
Does opening that fast-paced, glitching toy box make you feel joy, or does it induce just a little bit of panic? Go give it a listen and see if you get caught in the loop.
Pico 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 Ready? Go! Chica chica light Pika pika night カチカチスイッチ弾けるビートくるくるループふわふわムードポンポンポップ止まらないタッタップステップステップティックタックハートビートもう一回ピコピコパニックピコピコパニックポップポップマジックポップポップマジックくるくる回ってピカピカ光ってピコピコパニック止まらないピコピコパタパタパタピコピコパニックトコトコウォークドキドキトークビビビシグナル始まるカニバルキラキラトイゆらゆらジョイポンポンポップ戻れないタップタップステップステップチックタックハートビートもう一回ピコピコパニックピコピコパニックポップポップマジックポップポップマジックくるくる回ってピカピカ光ってピコピコパニック止まらないただいまおもちゃ箱の中ですキラキラしていますくるくるしています少しだけバグっています怖くありません多分可愛いです3つ数えたらもう一回踊りますワンツーピコスイッチオン